Hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you're here for the first time, relax. I will do my best to kindle that spark of creativity in you. It's really starting to feel like spring, and every walk offers a wealth of inspiration that sparks the imagination. I will try to bring some of that into my sketchbook today. Who knows what will unfold? There are always surprises. Even my dog found something unexpected. I've chosen a few shells that I've decided to try drawing in my sketchbook. To be honest, I've never actually drawn shells before, but hey, there's always a first time. In reality, shells have a great deal of detail, but I'm aware that drawing all of it would be practically impossible. I need to approach this by capturing the most essential details, suggesting to the viewer that the rest is implied. I hope I'm expressing that clearly. It's about not overloading the drawing with too much detail, but enough so that the eye knows it's a shell and can read the image comfortably. Because the shells are small, at first glance they seem quite subtle, but when I start examining them closely, the amount of detail presents a real challenge. I have to figure it out how to balance that without overcomplicating it. Now, let me ask you, do you also have some subject that's typically a challenge for you? Something that forces you to really concentrate? Something completely outside your comfort zone? Maybe a portrait or getting proportions right across elements? Do you have something you draw reluctantly because it's a real challenge? Or do you feel so comfortable you can pretty much draw anything? I would like to know. I've noticed that by changing my approach to drawing or painting, stopping the focus on how the final result should look, and instead enjoying the process, I become more daring in trying new things. I even trick myself into believing I can draw anything. Because when I try, when I take that first attempt, I'm satisfied. Maybe not because the end result is good, but because I've broken through a barrier and stepped outside my comfort zone. Now let's move on with my drawing. I'm just finishing my sketch and starting to think about what colors will be most suitable. I have quite a few different brands of watercolors like Schminke, Core, Sennelier, Cotman, Winsor & Newton Professional, and Roman Schmal. But honestly, I noticed that unless I need granulating pigments or some very specific hues, it doesn't really matter. In this case, what will matter most is burnt sienna, ultramarine, maybe a bit of violet and some warmer tones, perhaps some yellow, and maybe something to tone down vibrant hues like neutral tint or Pines gray. For this painting, I've chosen core paints simply because I had them on hand and I really like the palette they are in. That large shell and the small one turned out to be a bit more of a challenge than I expected. The large shell cast quite a distinct shadow, and I suppose projects an interesting warm light. I would like to capture that while painting it. I want to create the impression that it's slightly illuminated. The small shell turned out a bit too small, and in fact I didn't examine it closely. It was more guessing how it looked. Because of that, it came out the least accurate, the least true to the real shell. But you will see the results at the end, unless you skip through this part, which happens quite often, doesn't it? Still, I would really appreciate if you watch this short video all the way through, and if waiting annoys you, you can always speed it up a little. By the way, I wanted to share a little milestone with you. I've crossed 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. That lets me turn on the thanks feature. I'm not starting memberships right now. Posting once a week is quite a lot already, and stickers feel a little bit too playful. I don't want anyone to feel pressured to think I expect ongoing support, but I did enable super thanks, so if anyone ever wants to support the channel that way, I am happy to say it's there. Full monetization isn't here yet, but I'm so close. Thank you so much for watching, for every subscription, for sharing your thoughts in the comments, and for every like. They help the algorithm, but they mean even more to me. They motivate me to keep going, fuel my creativity, and give me a sense of purpose in what I do. If you have any suggestion for a video or there's something you would like to see, ask about, or see me try out, feel free to let me know. I like challenges. As I finish this piece, I'm now using watercolor pencils. I really enjoy working with them, and I know that if I don't like a color or I need more subtlety, I can just dilute the pigment with water and to get out of any tricky situation. For shading darker areas and then chasing the warmth of certain colors, I use ultramarine or a hint of violet. Cool contrast actually makes the warm tones pop even more. I also played around with more colors. I mixed burnt sienna and raw sienna with dioxazine purple to create deeper browns that fit the overall mood. It's all about finding what harmonizes with the whole piece. From the very start, even if things aren't perfect, this piece is about exploring. By the time I finish, I've used these tools to both experiment and learn. And those contrasts like ultramarine against warm tones helped me highlight what I found exciting. Ultimately, every step is about enjoying the process, and I hope it inspires you to try too. If you are unsure what to draw, just grab a pen or pencil, step outside, and pick something simple: a pebble, a twig, a leaf, or a flower. Focus on something small that you would normally overlook. Spend a few minutes observing, sketch it, maybe add a strong light to see how it casts shadows. You might discover that this ordinary object comes alive on the page, offering you inspiration, joy, and a moment of calm. If for some reason you can't leave the house, you have obligations and little time, or your health doesn't allow it, your home is surely full of treasures. It could be an ordinary toothbrush that you look at more closely than usual, a teaspoon, a perfume bottle, or even a pen. Try this exercise and see what you get out of it. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. I hope this gives you a quiet moment, a bit of inspiration, and maybe the courage to try something new, even if it feels uncertain. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!